everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. So we are by no surprise back in Newcrest, which is a base game world on a 30 by 30 lot, building this beautiful 2-story modern home for a large family. So going into this, I know I wanted to do a large family. This house can sleep up to 8 Sims, but I just did 7. But if you want to download this and play it, it is on the gallery, and all that information will be in the description box down below. So this house turns out to be around 164,000 simoleons. There's 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and then a half bath. On the first floor, there is the master bedroom and bathroom. There's a little office area, a half bath, a little pantry, which I didn't end up decorating. The only thing I put in there were some shelves and the broom and dustpan. And then there is, I wouldn't necessarily consider it a big laundry room because I have seen other simmers do very large laundry rooms. But it's definitely bigger than what I would have done. But there's a laundry room down there, and then of course the garage. And then upstairs, there's the 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. There is a little cubby hangout area, and then a really small art room. And I only added the art room because the floor plan turned out a little bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I could have shrunk it down, but I just decided to keep it how it is. But there is a little small art room up there. I didn't know what else to put in that room, so that's just what I did. So the Sims I imagine living here or had in mind is a set of parents with their biological teenage son and their triplet girls. I'm not sure if your Sims can actually have triplets. I know they can have twins, but I'm not sure about triplets. And I figured they were like elementary school age, so maybe like 10 or younger. And then they just recently adopted a newborn baby boy, so the nursery is upstairs as well. But yeah, this house turned out really great. It came together a lot better than what I thought it was going to be, but it was so much fun. So just going around working on the exterior. I am referencing a picture I found online just because I can never come into this game and just whip up a floor plan like other people can. I always struggle with it. So I did come across this picture on the internet, and I think one reason I wanted to build it is because if you've noticed from the thumbnail, on the windows they have little shelves and then planter boxes on top. The smallest little detail, but I thought it was so cute, so I tried to do that. Not all the windows have the shelves, but I feel like all of the windows on the bottom story have it, but I thought that was super cute. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So on the exterior, I am using all windows and doors from, I want to say Parenthood, and the wallpaper is from Cats and Dogs, and then I ended up using a brick from the Vampires expansion pack. I thought it paired really good together. And then on the for the porches, they had like these wooden columns with stone on it. So I ended up using the ones from Horse Ranch expansion pack. I know there's another pack that has wooden stone columns, but I liked the look of these and then the light brown. So I just decided to go with these. So just working on some of the landscaping. I am trying to go around kind of figuring out where I want some trees and bushes and things to go. I do use the terrain manipulation and just a little bit in the backyard. I'm still trying to get comfortable with using that, so I do use it a little today. It's definitely not much. I think I just erased the ground up like 1 or 2 clicks, so it's definitely not anything special, but you got to start somewhere, right? So I do use that in the backyard. I thought that was a little cute concept to do. So just going around with some more landscaping. Over here, this is the driveway area, and I have never seen this tile before. I don't know if it came with the new update we just got or what, but it's like concrete with little grass coming through it. I thought that was super cute, gave it a little more extra detail. So going around with that, and then I do use another terrain another terrain paint leading from the backyard up to this little walkway. But this is what I was talking about with the little shelves and the planter boxes. It's just so cute. Normally I don't use shelves, or I never even thought about doing it like that. But yeah, we're doing that today. Just working on the little driveway area. I want to say that I end up decorating the garage. I don't think I did it on camera though. And if I did, there's not much to it. It's just a few shelves. But yeah, working on the little front area. It was kind of bugging me that the bushes weren't lining up with that big front window. But when I tried to move the stairs over, I wasn't liking how that was looking either, because the whole stairs would have had to taken up that full part of the porch in front of the door, and I didn't really like that, so I just left it like that. I tried to get over it. Definitely my OCD comes out in this game sometimes, so just going around with some more landscaping. I did throw these pink flowers in here just to kind of give it a little pop of color. But as far as landscaping goes, I think pink is the only other color I use. Most of it's just neutrals and just the regular green plant color. But moving on to the little backyard area, I do come back and decorate the front yard in just a minute, but I wanted to make sure that I could get the backyard where I wanted it or how I liked it. So you did see me use the terrain tool just to bump up the yard. I want to say 1 or 2 clicks just to where it matches up with the foundation. And then I'm going around using this debug base game fence. I also have a hard time picking out fences for the backyards, and I don't know why. We have so many fences to choose from, but here recently I've been trying to go through the debug menu, and they have a lot of pretty fences, so I figured I would try to use this one, and I think it paired really good with the house, and there's some greens on it for just a little more extra detail, so I ended up doing that. I did have to use tool mod to lower the fence into the ground, because where I placed it, it was like raised up off the ground, so I did have to use tool to bump that down into the ground just a little bit. But just going around in the front yard, I originally wasn't going to add anything in the front yard. I wanted to keep it pretty just simple and clean looking, but I decided to add that tree there and a little swing set for the girls or whoever wants to come out and swing. So moving on to the backyard. In the backyard, it's actually a very small backyard. I could have actually moved the house up more on the lot, but I don't know, I kind of like it like this, not a big backyard. But they have a swimming pool. There is a very tiny like garden area. There's a bee box over there and a little bench, and then I put a swing set by the pool also to give yourself something else to do. And then the back porch, favorite part of this build, it is so just cozy. I end up putting a TV back there, a fireplace, and then the like lounge couches from Dream Home Decorator. It turned out so cute, and if I lived here, I would spend all my time on this back porch. But just going around trying to figure out placements of the windows. Once I do move inside and start working on the floor plan, I do have to make some adjustments to the exterior of the build, especially to this little part right here that I'm working on. But just because where I placed the rooms, the windows weren't lining up, so I do kind of go back and forth with that. But just continuing working on the shell, I do add these little square windows up here. I was kind of iffy at first because I thought it looked a little funny, but I also thought it looked funny without them. So I ended up just putting those there. I do, on the roof on the far left hand side, if you're looking from the back, I do have to adjust that too once I get moving in and working on the floor plan, because once again the window wasn't lining up where I wanted it to be, so that does kind of change. Not a huge detail, you could probably leave it how it is now, but like I said, my OCD, the window wasn't lining up with the roof, so I kind of had to work around that. But working on the little garden area over here, nothing special, but I felt like it was just somewhere they could go and just sit down, chill out, you know, watch the bees, whatever they want to do. So there's 3 planter boxes and then just a little bench over there. And then going around adding the monkey bars, I think from Romantic Garden. I don't know, I just really like that swing set, the grass, and it's just, the Romantic Garden pack in general is a very pretty pack if you don't have it. But I did end up using the Love Struck expansion pack. The pull trim that you've seen in the black, that is from the Love Struck pack. And then I think Love Struck, maybe For Rent. But the floaties in the pool are from the For Rent pack. So moving on to the inside, trying to figure out the floor plan over here. I do have to move things around just a little bit, and I feel like this is why it's so important once you get your shell done to go ahead and try to do the floor plan, because nothing is worse than doing all your landscaping and then going inside and the floor plan is just not matching up, and then you have to come back outside and you have to redo everything. So luckily for me, I only had to do just a little bit. But yeah, I definitely recommend trying to do your floor plan before you do your landscaping. It will definitely help you out if you need to make any adjustments or whatnot. So like I said, just working on this little area over here. I am going up, trying to move things around, get things situated how I want it. And I do realize the windows and that little back bump out, they don't match up evenly along the wall. But once I get in and start decorating, it does make sense to where they're at, so you will see that. If that is bothering you like it is bothering me. But I'm just working on the upstairs, and I don't even think I mentioned anything about this family other than their size. So the teenage boy, he is in high school, I guess. He's about high school age, and he's really into band and music. So his room is decorated kind of with the music theme. There's guitars and violins and things in his room. And then the triplet girls, they are into art and pink, and they're just very girly. So that's also why I added the art room, just to give them something to do. But yeah, the parents, I'm not really sure what they do. I feel like they have lots of money, so whatever they do, it must be a very good paying job. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what they do. I didn't really give that much thought. But going around adding some lighting and floors and walls, I do use a base game wallpaper for the majority of the house. Inside of the rooms, I do use the Love Struck Moody wallpaper, I think is what it's called. They have some very pretty colors, and there's one wallpaper that I want to use so bad, but I don't know where to use it or what to use it for. But it's the one with the flowers. You might can see it in the screen now. It's the flowers and the leaves. It's just really pretty, and there's a lot of different colors, but I just feel like it's such a busy wallpaper. I'm so scared to use it because I don't want the room to feel so busy. But I don't know, maybe I'll just have to sit down and try to play with it. But yeah, just going on the inside. I do originally start in the living room, but I forgot all about the outside back porch. So that is what we're working on now. Like I said, I do put a TV out here, fireplace, plants. There is a basket full of blankets, and then a really big like sofa area, and then a table out here just in case they want to come out here and hang out. I did not put a barbecue pit in this build, and I just thought about that like at this exact moment. I should have added one in case they want to grill or watch football games or anything outside. Fall is officially here, and I know a lot of people, I'm not into football, but I'm pretty sure football starts in the fall, am I right? But they can always have grill out and have little parties, pool parties or whatnot. But yeah, it turned out so cute. It came together just so perfect, and I ended up using those green couches from the Dream Home Decorator. I do also know that the railing or the column is bumping through the couch. I was going to delete that at first, but since I had two columns on the other side, I feel like it only made sense to add two, so that is bumping into the couch. But if you download this and play it, you can always delete it or, change things up however you want to do it. So moving on into the kitchen, I do start out with these counters from the, what is that pack called? The Home Chef Hustle Kit. But I wasn't liking any of the swatches, so I do end up changing them for the ones from the Dream Home Decorator Kit in this brown color. There's also a lot of whites and browns throughout this build. I don't know why, but to me, it screams modern. I don't know why, but that's what we went with. Any other color kind of intimidates me if it's not like a neutral color. But yeah, the kitchen turned out super cute. I do clutter the counters up a little, but yeah, it's nothing too special, but it's so cute and cozy, and I would absolutely love this kitchen. So adding some aprons to the wall and going around with some clutter. I do try to use, in this build, some pieces of decor and furniture that I have never used because I am trying to get out of my comfort zone still, but every time I try to sit down and build, I just always come back to this modern style homes and the same colors, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like I'm my best when I'm building in the modern style. I don't know, let me know down below what styles you like decorating in, or what is your favorite just like theme for your house. Give me some inspiration. So going around, like I said, just cluttering up the counters. Don't add much to it because I didn't want it to be over cluttered. But over here on the little bar area, I add the dish rack from the For Rent pack, and then just some soap, and then I add a rug over here, and then we move on to the dining room, I do believe. In the dining room, and that bump out in the floor plan, it was for like a little butler area. I just decided to do a little coffee bar, and then using a table from Jungle Adventures. I don't think I've ever used this table before, and then I paired it with the chairs from Dream Home Decorator as well. But yeah, the dining room came out super cute. Also, using a circular table, I normally use like square or rectangle tables, but in the floor plan, it was a circle table, and I absolutely love it. I don't think that a square table would look good in here after I added this one. Who knows? It might though. But and yeah, they do have a dog. I forgot, a dog or a cat. So I added that over there. I needed to put something over there, so I ended up making like a little pet area. But working on the little coffee area over here, I add some coffee pots. I add a espresso machine. I think that's what that is. Some coffee mugs, tea bags, and then just one little random coffee cup. And I was gonna add the like to-go coffee cups, like the styrofoam cups over there, just in case they wanted to get their coffee on the go, but I didn't. I just left it like that. But here I go again, forgetting that I had not decorated the front. So I just added the plants by the door, and then just a little seating area outside in front of the window. I think I might go back in and add some more plants or some more decor, but I want to say I don't. But moving on to the living room, I do end up using this couch. This is from the Modern Luxe kit, and then I pair it with these little comfy, cozy, just regular chairs from the Book Nook kit. Adding a lamp. I do put some plants in here as always, a TV, and then I do add this little play mat for the newborn baby boy. So if he's down here, he can do some tummy time or just play on the mat. But yeah, I didn't add too much in here. I do go back in and I decorate the area by the door. I think I forgot to record that. Oh, and speaking of that, I also forgot to record the art room and the half bath. I don't know. I downloaded a new G-Shade, so I am kind of experimenting with it, and for some reason it wasn't agreeing with my game. So I wasn't able to play the game in full screen. It had to be windowed, and sometimes if I was to click outside of the little area, it would stop my recorder, and sometimes I forget to go back in and start it back up. I know I can't be the only one. So unfortunately that won't be shown, but in some clips you can see kind of what I do, and when we get closer to that area I'll kind of explain what all I put in there. But moving on to the little office area, it turned out so cute. This is another little favorite room of mine. I did try to do the office area a little different than what I normally do. So I just go in with the Book Nook kit bookshelves over there, and I put a plant kind of pushed into the bookshelf. I thought that was super cute. And then adding a desk from the Love Struck pack, I think. That pack really has some cute things. If you don't have it, definitely recommend getting it. I haven't done gameplay with it yet. I'm not really huge on gameplay. I've said that before. But I don't know. I might have to give it a try. It just really looks so fun. So, but moving on to the laundry area, I do use base game counters, and then for the rest of the decor and everything, I try to use the laundry day items, and it turned out super cute. And I am aware that that plant is sticking through the wall. I do put a picture over there to cover it up, but just going around adding some clutter. I do, at first, the counter clicking into the window was driving me insane. But if I was to move the window over a little bit, it would have also drove me insane, because it wasn't the spacing on each side of the windows on the outside. It wouldn't have lined up. So I just went with it. I did originally have that shelf above the other counters, as you've seen, but I deleted it because it was really poking through the window. But this area over here, I just ended up making it like a little folding station for your clothes, or you can dump your not dirty laundry, your clean laundry over there and fold it or whatnot. But moving on to this little hallway area, it was kind of awkward, and I could have actually like closed that little bump out where I put the table and a plant. I actually could have closed that and just made it just like a 1x1 square. But I decided to leave it, add a little more decoration in here, and then adding this little table. And I've done this trick before where you raise this mirror up like it's coming out of the dresser or the shelf. I thought that was super cute, so I ended up doing that, and then adding a lamp over there so you can see at night, because I don't think I put a ceiling light in there. I might have. But moving on to the parents' room, I do end up using the bed from the cats and dogs. Every other bed I just was not a fan of, so ended up using that. I do put some baby items in here, like this little pack and play and a changing table. In case the baby is staying in their room, they have access to a changing table, so they don't have to go all the way upstairs. But I also do in a minute switch over to the bathroom, because I was so excited to get to the bathroom. But I do come back out and decorate the rest of this room. I might actually flip the little film segments up so it's back to back. But yeah, just going around adding some decoration. I add these little bookshelves over there so they can read to the little baby boy, and then some puzzles and just some other things to the counter or the dressers, or some candles, a plant, and then a basket. The base game stackable baskets, which I add in just a second. Very good clutter piece. If you don't know what to add and you need to add some clutter, use those baskets. You won't be disappointed. But I add those over there. They're like little wicker baskets. They're so cute. So I'm pretty sure that was all for their room. Moving on to the bathroom. So excited to do this bathroom, and I don't know why, but I do end up using, as you can see, this green wallpaper with the leaves. I did want to give kind of an accent wall. And then I'm doing this little trick where you put, it's not really a trick, but you put the bathtub up next to the shower. I've seen in a lot of homes, modern homes or modern trailers, they have where the bathtub is like backed up to the big shower. So I thought that was something different to do. I might have done it before, but I'm not sure. But their color for their bathroom is green, as you can see. So I use those Dream Home Decorator counters again. I think in every bathroom I end up using these counters. I wanted to kind of keep it kind of the same throughout the house. I didn't want to switch up things too much, but yeah, going around adding some clutter. This little plastic organizer thing. That's from the Everyday Clutter Kit. And that, once again, is a very good clutter piece for a bathroom or any bedroom, really. They have one that's also open with like hairbrushes and scrunchies and things poking out of it. So you can put that in a girl's room. But yeah, it's a really good clutter piece. So moving on to this little area over here, I just put this table with some bathroom essentials on it, and then the rack with the towel and the loofah, and that's pretty much it. I add some robes in here. Kind of a very simple bathroom, but I absolutely love it. So moving on to the upstairs area, this is the girls' bathroom. Of course, all these bathrooms are shared, but there's a bathroom down here, and then there's a bathroom right across the hallway from the teenage boys' room. So I did that bathroom as like his bathroom, and then the girls can use this bathroom since it's right across from their bedroom. So I did try to decorate this with that in mind. It's not too girly. Like I said, I wanted to keep it kind of modernish, so there is like flowers on the wall, the different colored blankets, bath towels, and then that cute little cat rug right there. But yeah, the little hallway area, for the most part, the hallway area is very open, not much clutter at all. On this end down here, I end up using this little cubby thing from Cats and Dogs. It's got blankets and pillows, I think, in it. And then I add a lamp and a plant over here. And then on the other side, down by the boys' room, I just put a shelf, a mirror, and some more clutter maybe. But as far as the hallway and the little common area goes, that's all, other than the little cubby area. But yeah, you could put also like a seating area down here if you want. You could put a desk in there. I do put a desk in the boys' room, so he can do his homework or whatever from there. But working on the little cubby area, if I was a kid, I would absolutely love this cubby area. I was trying to figure out something for the kids to do where they can all go and hang out, or even hang out as a family, really have everybody up here. There is this love seat. I think 2 Sims can sit on here. And then I go in with some beanbag chairs, put 2 of those, and then the chair that looks like pillows stacked on top of each other. I want to say that's from Parenthood, or maybe Growing Together. I put that over there. So all of your Sims should be able to fit, I think, in here, if my math is mathin'. But I just go in and I add a shelf from Parenthood. This one over here, it's got like books and little pull-out bins and stuff. I felt like it kind of fit over here good, so I add these little star lights up here to give it more of just like a cozy little comfy vibe. And then a picture frame up there so they can put all their family pictures up there. And then on this table over here, I add these board games in case they want to sit on the floor and do puzzles or play board games or whatever. They have it right here on hand. They don't have to go searching through a bunch of stuff to find them. So moving on to the girls' room, I was originally going to put a dresser in here, but I felt like it made more sense, since there's 3 Sims in here, just to put one big like closet in here, and it took up a little bit more room. So I just decided to end up putting a little closet over there, and then just trying to find things that screamed girl to me, really. So I add these pink curtains. There's also that sheer curtain in between them that has, I want to say they look like leaves or whatever that is. But yeah, they're super cute. And then going around adding these little figurines are from the Love Struck expansion pack. I felt like maybe each of the girls has one. Maybe they had them as they were babies, and it's just like that little lubby thing that they have. It's just their stuffed animal. So I put those over there, and then struggle finding a rug to put in here. And I put a rug in almost every room, and it's absolutely not necessary, but I don't know, I just like the look of it. But going around adding some backpacks for all of their schoolwork, and then adding a calendar over here just in case they want to, I don't know, write down things that they have coming up, or just whatever they want to do with it. So I put that over there, and then a lamp And then I felt like this room wasn't really screaming little kids room to me. Maybe it's the wallpaper. I don't know. Maybe it's the beds. But I do go back in and add a toy box over here, a stuffed animal, and then I do end up moving the backpack, raising it up, and just putting it on top of the little toy box. So moving on to the little boy's room. Definitely blue. Blue is his theme in here. Super cute. It reminds me of when I was getting my son's nursery ready before we had him. Just brings back so many memories, and I just think nurseries in general are so cute. I'm on Pinterest all the time looking at nurseries just of what other people have done in real life for their kids, and it's just the things you can do. People get so creative with these things. But just going around adding some clutter to his room. I do use a lot of furniture from Growing Together. Now this bed is base game. Growing Together has like a bassinet type rocker thing, but I just wanted to use a plain crib, so I put that over there with a little stuffed dog over there, and then just some wall decor pictures, trying to put things on his walls. The one thing I didn't add, which I'll always do this when I do voiceovers, I forget all about things. Base game has a bunch of like baskets with diapers and baby powder, lotions, and all that. I should have added another shelf in his bedroom and put all that stuff on there, but I didn't. But yeah, moving on to the teenage son's bathroom. I do end up changing this wallpaper to, I want to say it's like a gray or maybe like a light green, because I felt like this blue was just too much. So I do end up changing that. And then the rest of his clutter is like brown and black and gray. I just felt like this fit him. So over here I add a hanging plant and the laundry basket. I was going to put a stand-up counter in here, but there would have been like this awkward space between the counter and the other counter, and I didn't want to put another bathroom counter because the door would be like smushed up between the bathtub and the counter. So we just went with that. What's wrong with adding a plant every now and then, right? So going on to this little hallway over here, I do come back in and decorate that after I get done with his room. But like I said, he's in high school and he's really into music. He's in the band. So I tried to find things that really match that. So also the furniture is from, I want to say high school years or maybe university. I use this almost in all of my boys' rooms. I don't know why. This furniture screams boy to me. So I did match all of his furniture up, and it turned out super cute. His room turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was kind of scared going into the whole music idea because I've never really decorated a room that way before, but it turned out so cute. So over on his little desk area, I do add this little record player over here with some CDs. There's glasses over here, books, just all things school and music. So I do kind of clutter his desk up just a little. And then over by his TV, you see I added that book. It's like a little book house thing. It looks like a house because the book's folded over the top. And then some trophies. Maybe he went and competed in the band or whatnot, so he has his trophies over here. And then just used some wall decor. Tried to find some pictures and things that related to music. And one thing I really need to do is sit down one day and go through this whole catalog. It's so much, and there's so many different swatches of pictures that are different from what is displayed in the catalog. So I think that's my problem. I just see something like the base picture and I'm like, I don't really like that. But if you actually sit down and scroll through some of those things, it's actually really cute things. Same with rugs too. Definitely recommend doing that if you haven't. That's definitely something I am probably going to do sometime in the near future. Make this a lot easier. So moving on to this little hallway area out here. Like I said, I just add a mirror and this shelf. And here I was fighting with the tool mod, trying to get the exact like number for where I wanted it. Some days I'm okay with tool mod, especially like elevating and lowering things, but sometimes it's like I completely forget how to use it and I struggle with it. But today was definitely one of those struggle days. But going around, I add a plant and a vase, and I add a basket with some, I don't even know what those are, towels maybe, blankets. Put that over there, and then this little storage box from Dream Home Decorator, I think that's the pack it's from. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.